So we've got our cast is all trimmed up, just like you would with any other Yellowstone cast or anything else you would do. Now what we need to do is draw pencil lines that kind of determine the interproximal locations between our prep and then the rest of the arch, because that'll determine where we segment and place our Pindex holes after. So I'm just going straight down, just trying to be very vertical with our lines. I'm kind of looking at the occlusal, making sure we're in line. And I'm going to go and I'm going to put a line at in between every prep. So on the distal and mesial of each prep, we're going to draw a line here. And I'm going to confirm from the vertical, it looks like we're in line here, making sure that I have enough space in between. This is why your proximal clearance is so important. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight vertical from here. So I'm just going to draw my line, extend it straight down, come all the way to the base of our cast. I'm going to kind of make sure I'm in line here, make sure from the top that I'm in line, because then we're going to draw lines on the bottom too as well, because that'll determine where we segment our cast after we place the Pindex holes. Okay, so now I'm just going to connect the lines from the top all the way to the bottom. And you'll notice they kind of converge, so you're going to have really narrow slots here. And that just has to do with the fact that we're dealing with an arch and not a straight line. Okay, so I'm just making sure everything's in line. And then I'll go ahead and I'm going to number each segment so I know where they go when I take them out, because these are going to be removable in the end. So we have 7 segments here for the top arch, and then all this eventually will cut away on the inside. So this is the Pindex machine. I've turned it on. The switch is in the back, and what it does is as I push down, you can see this little drill bit comes up and it'll drill into our cast. So I'm just going to place, you have to place 2 pins for every segment. So I've got my lines. I'm holding my thumb firm and I'm going to place with even pressure all the way across. And then I'm going to wait until it gets really passive and I don't feel any vibrations through the cast. And then I'm going to inspect and see. And it looks like, because this cast is kind of sloping up in that area, I didn't get a very good countersink. But I think in this area it's not totally important and we'll just move on. So I place one here at tooth number 16 and we'll place one right over 15. They have to be 5 millimeters apart. And this one came out much better. I got a much more visible countersink. So now I'm going to place 2 for tooth number 14 here. So I'm going to do 1 on the lingual cusp, kind of like right in between them. I'm going to go nice and slow in, because these ones are really important. Wait till it's passive and then lift and release. Now I'm going to do 1 right over the buckle, making sure I got enough thickness, and then drop it in. And you're going to repeat this process for every tooth after.
We can dance if we want to, we can leave your friends behind, 'cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well they're no friends of mine. See, we can go where we want to, places they will never find, and we can act like we come from.
Okay, so now we've got all our pilot holes in here. You can see there's some dust in here, so we'll just take an air syringe and blow it all out. But these are our Pindex holes with the countersinks around them. All of them have good countersinks, except for this one here. But it's kind of that ring right around the main pinhole. And they're at least 5 millimeters apart, and then the cast is also completely dry, so you have to wait, otherwise you'll break the Pindex machine if you use a wet cast.